All right, another big thing I do on the finals, I like you to draw conditions. I'm not going to put them all together. I'm going to keep them separate. So I have 3 problems going on here, distinct problems. I'll put a red line between them. Because as funny as it sounds, you guys really struggle when I put these all together. But it's just making one curve with all these things. We can do that at the end here, put them together. But first thing is, the limit as x approaches -3 of f of x goes to infinity. Well, -3, first of all, when it goes to infinity, does everybody realize it has to be a infinite discontinuity? So this one, I don't care what the curve looks like. I just know the left hand and the right hand are going to positive infinity. So when you see that statement, that's what you draw. The next one, and you guys are going to laugh, the reason I'm reviewing this is we've gotten this wrong in the past. All right, is f of 2, 3. F of 2, 3. There. There was 10 points. I had f of 0 equals 0.
At this time, would you please release the girls' softball team? At this time, would you please release the girls' softball team? And
all right.
Logan Steinman, would you please stop by the office before you leave today? Logan Steinman, thank you.
All right, here's the last one. All right, if I want to do this, f of the limit as x approaches 4 of f of x is 3. So if I go to 4, and I put an open circle, and I just know that going through is like this. That is the limit. Now f of 4 equals 2. Boom. Everybody, if I want to put this all on one graph, now, if I want to put all these on one graph, so I'm going to take all of these and put them up in the top. All right? It's not that hard. I'm going to do it in red. We just add the things we did. 0, 0 is a point. 2, 3 was a point. Limit as x approaches 4 of f of x equals 3. And f of 4 equals 2. And then I just got to play dot to dot. And make sure it's a function. And I just put all those conditions into one graph. When you have, and on the final there will be one of these problems, and it will probably have 8 things happening. Right? You just got to break it down and go part by part. Now this was all the conditions, say, for, things that are happening. So we're going to leave this. And I'm going to pull all this stuff off, all right? We have these 3 things going on. And I can leave this up here. All right? And I can move these conditions up here, right? So now, this graph is all of that, all of this stuff. Do you guys agree? So if I get all this stuff out, I put all those conditions. I'm trying to do this somewhat quickly. So now, all those conditions are up there. We put all those conditions on that top graph. Now we have a fresh graph here with no conditions. Because one of the other things I like to do is tell you that f prime of x is less than 0 for the interval 0 to 1. Alright. This condition, alright, would say what? That this function is what? Decreasing 0 to 1. I don't care what the curve looks like. But between 0 and 1, it has to be going downhill. Now, 2 seconds ago when I made the graph up there, I just went uphill. So if I want to integrate this into that graph, this condition would have to look like that. See what I mean? And I still got to get back up to my original point, right? So I would have to bottom out and come back up, not straight up and down, so this would still have to pass the vertical line test. But as I add these individual conditions, I want to do that, all right? So if I want to have that condition in from here to here, it would have to appear like that. The other one I like putting on the test to make sure you understand, the last one for this video, is about concavity, right? So, concave up or concave down, ladies and gentlemen? Up. Thank you, Tony. Somebody's listening to me. And maybe I have this happen, I don't know, maybe I have this happen beyond our have it be concave up from 5 to infinity. So here's 4 on my graph, here's 5. I don't particularly care what this curve looks like. I just want to make sure it's concave up. All right? I just want concavity. And again, if I want to integrate that up here, I just have to put it in. And again, it's just plain dot to dot as you integrate in each individual condition. Does that make sense, everybody? Again, it takes practice. This is in 4.3.